35 coins in the entire Franklin half-dollar series, and there were only 5 made out of San Francisco. I have 2 uncirculated pieces tonight, and wait till you see these prices. I have 1953 and 1954 San Francisco. Franklin has 90% silvers. These are uncirculated pieces. And look at that price, $39.95 for the 1953, $34.95 for the 1954. Again, uncirculated pieces, beautiful, beautiful Franklin. So the series started in 1948. It was made for only 16 years, 1948 through 1963. They made 35 coins in the series. That was 16 out of Philadelphia, 14 out of Denver, but only 5 out of San Francisco. So this is issue number 2 and 3 as far as rarity in the San Francisco series. The 1949 is number 1. The 1953 is number 2. And 1954 is number 3. We have them for you tonight. Now, here's the reverse. If you look above the bell, just below the E and the S, you'll see that mint mark. It looks like a hook. That's the San Francisco mint mark. So that's where the mint mark is on these coins. 1953, $39.95. Our competition is selling sliders at $73.95. Ours are uncirculated for less, $39.95 on the 1953. They have slider 1954s for $63, and we're at $34.95 for uncirculated pieces. Blast White Beauties. The last 90% silver to circulate were these, the Franklin half dollars, because the piece dollar ended in 1935. They pulled silver in 1964 after the Franklin half dollar series. They issued that Kennedy in 1964, and then the Kennedy series stuck, but then it was copper clad going forward. So these are the last 90% silvers to circulate. But they only made 5 San Franciscos in the entire series. They're truly hard to find, folks. These coins are just not out there. It's partly due to the fact that in the 80s, silver went through the roof. It went crazy, $50 an ounce. People were melting these coins and anything else silver they could find, including silverware, for silver. They were melting these for $20 a coin. Now, don't forget, NGC didn't start grading till the late 80s. So prior to that, when the silver was going nuts, people were just melting them. They weren't saving them for grading. So that is why these coins are just not out there, especially in uncirculated condition. These were the workhorse coins of the times. They were used in circulation at the time, but these were not, because they were uncirculated pieces. There were San Franciscos, only 5 San Francisco mints in the entire series. This is issue number 2 and 3 as far as the lowest mintage. Total mintage of just 4 million on the 1953. Philadelphia and Denver combined for 1953 equals 23 million, over 23 million. In fact, 1954, just under 5 million were made. And that Philadelphia and Denver mintage combined is 38.6 million. So they're the rarest of the year. And they're also the number 2 and number 3 for all of the estimates. I love the Franklin half dollar series. It's the first coin to feature a non-United States president, right? Because the Lincoln cent, the Jefferson nickel, Roosevelt dime, Washington quarter, all presidents. This is the first coin to feature a non-United States president, our founding father, our first firefighter. Very popular coin series because it's Franklin. It was so popular that in 2006 they brought out commemoratives for the 300th anniversary of his birth. So tonight we have the originals, the original 90% silvers, uncirculated pieces, 1953, 1954. Both of these are San Francisco, and we're not $73.95. We're not $68.50 for lower grade. We're higher grade at $39.95. and $34.95. Phones are really busy right now. Thank you for calling us in. We're getting to your calls as quickly as possible. I want to remind you of the website is avccoins.com. We're going to put a 30-second clock up and join us online. if you are calling and the phone is busy or you're waiting on hold. These are the San Francisco mints. They're uncirculated at a great value, 90% silver, $39.95 for the 1953, $34.95 for the 1954. I love the series. I love the coins. I love the value most of all. But in the meantime, folks, we got to be moving on. We're getting to your calls. Thank you for joining us. Love these coins. I'm glad you're taking advantage of this offer.